Who isn't a huge fan of earning some easy money on the side to their main hustle? We know we are. Even if your main job is earning you good, there's nothing wrong with a little side cash for saving, or just to splurge on yourself from time to time. Let us introduce you to the world of side hustles. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Comment when you've done it for a shout out in our next video. Number 1. Proofreading or copy editing. Side hustle is respecting the game if anything. But guess what? There's almost half the hustle you can do without actually leaving your house. In fact, if you happen to be a super detail-oriented person and you know who you are, no point in hiding it, or you like proofreading for some reason, then starting a proofreading side hustle might be perfect for you. Here is how. All you have to do is get on the internet, and you will find that there are a ton of bloggers, websites, and businesses who are looking for proofreaders and will pay you pretty well for your services. In addition to becoming a proofreader yourself, you can build your own business where you can broker other people's time for money. We are talking about outsourcing. What this means is after you get a few clients, you can hire others to do the proofreading, freeing you up to focus on getting clients and then more hiring. And boom, who's the boss now? It's you. Number 2. Launching a profitable blog. Yes, you can actually make some bling blogging. Sure, it can be a slow start, but once you get in on that coin, it blows. Your blog can make over $10,000 per month on advertising and affiliate revenue. Yep, it's possible. This is basically easy money that you have to do nothing to get. Readers just read, they sometimes click, and then sometimes they sign up or try a service that costs nothing to them. If you feel like it's your personal mission to share sound financial advice and spread financial literacy, this just might be for you. It just so happens that pretty much everything you might be interested in could be turned into a business opportunity. But as we said, it does start slow, and it's a lot of work. However, the growth potential for a blog is nearly limitless, and it might lead to something bigger. So if you're looking for a long-term side hustle, this might just be it. Number 3. Tutoring. If you're a teacher, or really anyone with a college degree, you can tutor kids online and get paid. And you don't even need to be a whiz at math or a physics genius, as actually one of the hottest growing areas of demand right now is teaching English as a second language online to children overseas. One of the benefits of this is definitely time zone differences. Chances are your nighttime in the United States is typically the day in other countries, which means that this is the perfect side hustle if you're looking for something you can do at home, on your computer, at night. There are companies that usually require you to be a teacher or have at least a bachelor's degree, but certain families or parents even hire students for a lower price. Remember, you can also tutor any subject offline by finding students in your area that might be able to visit you or vice versa. Number 4. Online freelancing. There are so many ways to make money online freelancing, and perhaps right now this is the best side hustle to get into. If you can read, write, program, make videos, or are open to learning a variety of skills, you can make money freelancing online pretty easily. The bottom line is that the sky is the limit if you are even a little tech savvy or have writing skills. When it comes to freelancing, you can do just about anything there's a demand for, really. Also, freelancing is very flexible. You get to set your own hours and rates, but remember you will be competing with other freelancers from all over the world, so it may be a little slow to have your wish granted. In any case, this means that you can easily keep your day job while joining other side hustles. Win-win. Number 5. Become a virtual assistant. Becoming a virtual assistant is one of the most in-demand, profitable, and best side hustles these days. It is essentially an on-the-go kind of hustle. Pretty much anyone can do. All you need is a laptop, and if you happen to be a travel junkie, this can help you fund all of your trips. As more people are launching digital businesses, there is an incredible market for people who can help run these in-demand businesses. And, as we say, any skill that you have, even if you've never been a virtual assistant before, you can monetize. You can pretty easily become an online entrepreneur who helps other online entrepreneurs as a virtual assistant or proofreader. You just gotta give it a shot. Number 6. Ridesharing. Yes, everyone talks about ridesharing. Some people love it and some people despise it, as it obviously has its pros and cons. However, it's perhaps the best side hustle because it's one of the few jobs that you can literally do anywhere, anytime. Without, and more times than not, this service is heavily in demand. Do you feel like ordering pizza tonight, but you don't have the money to satisfy your hunger? Is it 2 a.m. and you're wondering what to do? Don't want to set a schedule and do this perhaps one time? That's fine. You're not going to make a lot of money driving for companies such as Uber or Lyft, and probably it's not going to be a very viable side hustle in the long term. However, if you do go with driving for a ride-sharing app, make sure you make the most of it, and save as much as you can and invest it, so it becomes a side hustle that you can earn even more money on. Number 7. Become an influencer. Well, it's now or never. If you've been thinking about becoming a social media star, now is the perfect opportunity. It is actually insane how much you can bank by becoming an influencer. Influencers are the social media royalty who make money from literally the posts they upload. The amount of money you will make will very much depend on how many followers you have. The more followers you have, the more money you'll make, simply put. The unwritten rule is that you can make $10 for every 100 followers once you go past the 100,000 followers benchmark. And yes, that can take time, as all things do. But it is the most fun side hustle. As an influencer, you can be anyone from sports enthusiast to philosophy to food to makeup and anything in between. In the end, this struggle is so worth it. Number 8. Deliver food and groceries. After ride-sharing comes another drive-related hustle, delivering food and groceries. This has become one of the fastest growing trends nationwide, and as such, it's also one of the best side hustles to have these days. If you don't like people in your car, but still want to make extra money on your own terms, honestly it can't get much better than this. The only drawbacks are you can't do it all the time, obviously, as restaurants aren't usually open at 2 a.m., and you may make less than traditional ride-sharing. However, it's still a great way to earn extra money, and hey, a hustle is a hustle. Number 9. Sell online. This is a great way to get rid of things that you no longer need, and trust us on this, one man's trash is truly another man's come-up. Etsy is the go-to marketplace for everything handmade, including jewelry, clothing, and home decor, among other things. So if you're good at making things that people might want to buy, setting up your own shop on Etsy should be a great option for you. Selling on eBay also has huge potential, with a worldwide audience of shoppers turning to eBay for just about anything, to be honest. Earning good money will take time and a lot of hustle, but it is certainly possible if you play your cards right, and once you get the game, you can ace it. Another thing is dropshipping, which offers an easier way to get into the online retail business. You don't have to hold any stock, you simply take the order and let the manufacturer do the rest. So if being responsible isn't really your thing for a hustle, you'll earn a nice commission for your work, and that's it. Number 10. Start your own podcast. These days, almost everyone has a podcast. No, really, your neighbor that is 90 years old probably has a podcast. Starting a podcast can be as exciting as it can be financially rewarding, eventually. You'll get to interview and speak to some of the most interesting people on the planet, with sponsorship making the bulk of your revenue. But what you earn will still have to be a lot to make it your full-time bread earner. Podcasts come in all shapes and sizes, so you can be as creative as you would like to be, and go to town with it. Podcasts have huge earning potential if you go mainstream, and according to Bloomberg, top podcasts can bring in more than $1 million per year in revenue, and boy is that some big bling or what. So be a little brave and take that first step, and you're good to go. Comment down below what you think about this list of side hustles. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video from us.